After using
What's up, everyone? What's going on? What's going on? Jeff Trills here. We ready for our 4 o'clock empowerment call. We're going to talk about the truth on today. So go ahead and get your watch party started. Let's get this thing going. My name is Jeff Trills from the Bronx, New York. Currently living in Atlanta, Georgia. And we are here to impact your life, show you how to increase your income, decrease your debt, compound your money, and show you how to win the money game that the wealthy's been playing. We're going to talk about the challenges. We're going to talk about the frustration and the fact that you was never taught what it takes to win the money game. So let me go ahead and run my watch party. You guys do the same. If you're a guest, welcome. Tell me what city that you're coming in from. If you are here, tell us what city that you're coming in from. All right, well, we get this going on. Jonathan Jones, what's up, superstar? I see you, champ. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go and rock this party out. I am super excited on today. Super excited. Give me 1 second. Let me do this. Well, if you're coming in, tell me what city state you're coming in. What's going on, everyone? I see y'all. Come on in. Come on in. This is Jeff Trills in the Bronx. From the Bronx, like Dina, on our way to the top. Because I'm in Atlanta. I'm in Atlanta. All right. All right, and we're rocking. Well, let's go show some people some love. What's going on? What's going on? What's going on? Jeff Trills here. All right. Let's get some shout outs. Shout out to who's in the house? Okay, Dina Clark, I see you. Nicole, I see you. Jonathan G, we got Douglas, Georgia in the house. We got New Orleans in the house. We got Toby Price. We got Dina from the Bronx in the building. What's going on? How you doing? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Shanika, how you doing? Welcome. We got Mr. Lefty from Chesapeake, VA. What up, champion? Okay, we invite your people. We are definitely on our way. That's a definite. So if you're watching here on Facebook, you're watching here on YouTube, make sure that you comment, make your comments below. Make sure everybody know that this is going on. Hey, Miss Deborah, right out of CT. All right. Make sure everybody knows. We're about to get this killer started. Share, and let's get in. We're going to talk about we're going to get really to the meat and potatoes of this thing. Because I don't want to just talk to you. I want to talk through you so you can understand exactly what is really going on. What's going on, Shondell? Welcome, champion. Welcome. We're definitely in that. Okay, so let's get this party started. Once again, my name is Jeff Trills from the Bronx, New York, and I currently live in Atlanta, Georgia. And what I want to talk about is the 4 pillars of financial wealth. You see, for me, like, why should I listen to Jeff Trills? Why should you listen to me right now? Who is this guy? Well, before I am a person that grew up in the music industry. I also had my own business and own stores in the mall in Newport City, New Jersey back in 2004. So I know what it is to be successful. I've had a successful mixtape company. I've had successes, and I definitely had a lot of failures. And that's what I really want you to pay attention to. Because there's not many people that had success, but there's a lot of people that I know that also had failures. And for me, in New York, growing up in New York, I was the rebellious kid. And so I was homeless at an early age. But that homelessness taught me how to go and make it happen in spite of your situation. Do you understand? We all know it is a struggle, but it's time for us to know what what it is to be successful and not fight it, but feel it and go through it. So I remember being homeless as a teenage kid, sleeping on the A train. If you guys know New York, you know the A train is the longest train route in the subway. So 2 rides, and it's a whole new day, right? So I was sleeping on the A train in the corner with my little bag, okay, just so I can protect it a little bit longer than I had. Then I got frustrated, and I said I'm going to make it happen in regard because ain't nobody going to tell me I'm a homeless person, right? I just don't have a home right now. So that's where the terminology "go hard or go homeless" came from, because people don't understand if you don't go hard, you don't have a home to go to. So we went ahead. What I did was I got myself together, and at that time I vowed myself never to be homeless again. But life happens, and so another time when I was very successful, because I didn't know how to switch during the times, I didn't know how to switch and pivot with the changing of the time when I was in the music industry, doing very well for myself. But I was big on the mixtape industry. I had a big, nice fold on the mixtape industry. And when mixtapes went from MP3s to streams, I didn't switch with the changes. And so all my accounts that I built up over the years working for Def Jam, I lost them because they were no longer doing CDs, right? So I went from very successful to hide in my Bentley, so they don't take it to the people that won't come and repossess it, to being homeless once again, okay? And at that time, I vowed to get myself back up and never do that again. And so now I went from New York to Atlanta, and when I got to Atlanta, I became an Uber driver. How many Uber drivers may be out there? Uber and Lyft. So we know what hard work is. People that work jobs know what hard work is. I was a very hard-working Uber driver. I made great money, but at the end of it all, I didn't know where my money went to. If you type me, if you know somebody that's had hard times, and when they make money, their money is gone just as soon as they made it. They're like, man, I worked this whole year, and where did my money go to, right? So I'm telling you right now, from driving Uber, going through all the other homeless challenges, and my success and defeat in New York, to coming into Atlanta, working Uber 4 years strong, right? And Lyft, to in 1 year's time of getting exposed to this opportunity that you're about to see, I was literally able to shift my income, shift my credit, decrease debt, and compound my income in just 1 year. And I was able to donate my job back to the Uber market. See, what happened is I was able to create options. And when I had the option to go back to donate my job back to Uber, or the option to drive Uber whenever I want, my life became what we call freedom. I have financial freedom now. So let's talk about what you're going to learn today and how this company was able to help me get out of homelessness, and out of driving Uber, working these 12-hour, 14-hour days, driving tirelessly because I'm trying to hit my goal. So I'm endangering not just your life, but the life of not just my life. I'm endangering the life of the other passengers because I'm going to drive hard until I make my quota, whether I'm tired or not. Okay? So before we get started with the presentation, I had to let you know what I had to find out. And what is this? You're going to learn about 4 keys to unlocking your wealth. You're going to learn about the 3 habits we have about our money. And then you're going to also learn the 4 challenges and the 3 solutions that you need to have to win the money game and be financially fit and financially free. So let's go ahead and let me show you my presentation real quick. Go on my mouse. I'll do it again. All right, there we go. Let's go here. All right, so let me pull up this PowerPoint real quick and let's get into it. Okay. All right, you guys can see my screen. If you can see my screen, type a 1 so I can see it, people. If you see my screen, type a 1 so I can see it, and then we get this party going. Oops, sorry about that. All right. Now, what's going on, champion? What's going on? All right, you guys can see my screen. Let me make sure. And then I'm going to get right into this. Yes, we can. All right, perfect. All right, so here is what you need to understand first before you can make any significant changes in your life. You have to know certain rules first before you can move forward. Thank you, Mick. Thank you, sir. Thank you, Ndama. You have to know certain rules first before you can even begin to win the money game or get financially fit in your life, no matter what your circumstances are. They're called the 4 keys to unlock your wealth, because we all were designed to be wealthy and live the best life possible. But someone told us that was our reality. And I'm here to tell you that's exactly what your reality is. You were born a winner. You was born successful. Let's show you how to get successful throughout your life and leave a legacy for your family while becoming a living legend. So key number 1 to unlocking your wealth is to know your income. Income or incomes. You must have it written down in front of your face every month, because it changes every month for some people. So what is your income? How much you're bringing in all together? You know, your side hustle, your part-time, your whatever they are, you need to know what all those are in that particular month. Once you know your income, Here's the second key you must know. You must know all of your expenses, like all recurring bills and all recurring bills. Okay, I'm gonna give you a couple examples. Like your housing bill, your transportation, healthcare, childcare, like daycare, all that good stuff. Utility bills, your phone bills, your clothing. Okay, all that needs to be understood. All right, your clothing is also a bill, right? Entertainment and other miscellaneous things. You must know, and when you put this down on paper, you will start to see things that you've been paying every month that you don't need to pay for, and that money can go back into the fourth key, and we'll talk about that now. All right, here's the third key. You must also know all your interest-bearing debts. Anything that has interest tied to it, you must have it in front of your face, but not just know what that is. Let's look at detail. You must know your starting amount, the original loan that you got approved for, your current amount right now, the due date of this bill. So and you must have that in front of you every day. Well, not every day, but have it in alarms where it goes off not just on the day of, but a week of. Because you know how we get. Everybody gets tied up, and then they forget, like, oh, we wanted you to be on time. We want you to be ahead of the game. This is what the wealthy are doing, and this is why people are looking at you, because they're looking at your habits. We're going to change your habits so you can change your life. You must also know the current interest rate. You must also know what is your daily interest rate on your loans. What is your interest rate? And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna give you a real life example right here. So, sample a loan. You got proof of a credit line $20,000, right? You call now today and check what your balance is. Your balance is currently $15,000, or you might have it in your phone, in your account. $15,000 your current balance, right? You must know what is the current interest rate you're being charged right now, because you may have got an interest rate lower when you first got the loan, but because you didn't, get rid of the loan in 90 days, they went back to the original loan date, the original interest rate. So you must know what your current interest rate is right now. So in this example, it's 22%. You must also know that your bill, for that bill or any other debt-bearing interest bills, what are the dates, and make it a part of your calendar. The fourth, right? And then you must know how much are you paying towards those bills. How much money are you going to have to pay towards those bills, and then have that down. Okay, so a total out of all your bills is you're paying $500 all together to pay those different bills, interest-bearing bills. And then you must understand what is the interest that you're paying every day to keep the loan. You see, once you start, people may pay more on a loan, but do you know when you pay more on the loan, if you don't specify the extra going towards the principal, it's going to go towards the interest, ladies and gentlemen. And that means you're still not winning, because you just paid down some interest. You want to pay down on the principal of the loan if you're going to pay any extras. Okay? Boom. And here's the fourth key to unlocking wealth: knowing how much cash flow you have. Let me give you an example. Here's an example of all four keys at work. Say your monthly income is $8,000, great income. Your living expenses is $3,500. That means everything, all your bills, everything, it costs $3,500 just to live, right? Boom. Then you accumulated $50,000 in debt, and of the $50,000 in debt, you set aside $1,000 a month to pay all those different debts that total $50,000. So the total debt you owe $50,000, but every month you're paying $1,000 towards the debt, right? Which leaves you with a cash flow of $3,500. Now, see, when you see that and you say, okay, I got $3,500, when you get access to the expert that we have here, we're going to show you how to take that cash flow and what to do with it first, second, and third. So this is a good example of somebody who makes a good amount of money a month, and this is how much they pay toward the expenses and their debts, and this is how much cash flow they got. We're going to show you what to do with that cash flow. When you understand what you got, we're going to show you what to do with what you got and how to grow that cash flow. Let me give you another example. Somebody who may not make it that much. This is the average person right now. They make about $4,500 a month, okay? Some make less, which is crazy. Some make less, which is crazy. And I'm going to tell you, $4,500 a month, the living expenses is $3,000, okay? They're already living above their means. They living already. They're living really, really crazy. I wouldn't say crazy, but, they're living, you got to live, right? So they also have $50,000 in debt accumulated. But they're only paying $500 a month towards that debt because they want to keep what? Some cash flow with them. Because they don't understand how important it is getting rid of that debt in half the time. Because the more money you get out, the more money you get rid of, the more money you have available in your cash flow bucket. So now, cash flow is $1,000. Okay, when you understand and have access to the people and the equity that you're about to learn about, this right here, the goal is to put more of the $4,500 in your cash flow bucket. That's the goal. Put more of the $4,500 in the cash flow bucket or super exceed the cash flow above the income. Your goal is to make more cash flow, have more cash flow than income. That's when you are financially free. I don't care if your income is $100 and your cash flow is $200. You are financially free. Let's go. Now, we have 3 habits when it comes to this money. This has been shown that there's 3 habits we all have around money. And you must know the habits you have around money in order to keep growing protected. See, we're spending money not knowing that we're habitual creatures. And we have habits. And these habits also happen to be around your money. Let's talk about the habit that you have around your money. Habit number 1. We spend way more than we make. Give you an example. If you just got hired for a $100,000 job, but you have not factored in the taxes that you got to pay off that $100,000, most people hear a $100,000 job and they start to live a lifestyle of a $100,000 earner. That's how you end up spending more than you make. Here's habit number 2. We spend all that we make. So somehow, I make that $100,000. At least I don't spend more than $100,000, right? Or let's say out of that $100,000, you really making $70,000. So you understand that, right? You said, well, I know it says gross $100,000, but I know I'm not even making that because I know I got taxes coming out, right? At 30%. So I'm factoring that. Okay, $70,000 I'm making this year. Cool. You got the habit to spend all that you have. So some way, somehow, you've learned how to spend that whole $70,000. And you're looking back and like, what the heck? What did I buy? How the heck did I don't have no money left in savings? We're going to because of our habits. But here's the third habit that people have around money. We earn way more than we can possibly spend. You see, the wealthy have this habit. They have way more money coming in than they can possibly spend. And that's the habit that you want to start to create. So, Jeff, how do we create those habits? How do we create new habits? How do you create the habit how do you make your habit up to your reality? It's very simple. And I learned this strategy and I learned this principle from one of my favorite books. It's called The Richest Man in Babylon. All right. This is the exact book that I've read, and I also got the audio book. And I'm telling you, when I've read this book, it's in story form, so it may throw you off. You gotta really pay attention. But because of Jeff Trills, your good friend, I'm going to give you the short end of the story. I'm going to give you the meat and potatoes of the story. I'm going to give you the actual principle that they were speaking about in the story. And here's the principle. Here's the rule to achieve habit number 3. This is a rule and a principle, okay? 10% of all you earn is yours to keep. Listen up. Never ever to spend, only to invest. You must hear me and hear me clear on that. Because at the end of the day, we say, oh, I'm saving 10%, I'm saving 10% for, but if an emergency happens, a rainy day happens, an emergency fund, I'm going to pull out of there. This account is never to be spent on things like that. It's only meant to be spent. Never meant to be spent, it's only meant to be invested. And an investment is something that brings you back more than what you put into it. Like this opportunity is an investment. And you're going to show how we're going to take your investment and grow it. If you follow our proven strategies, we'll grow it more than you can even imagine if you follow the blueprint and you allow the equity to do what they do. We're going to show you how to win the money game. I'm not going to show you how to win at one part of the pillar. Okay? Everybody thinking I just get my credit up and I'll be great. Wrong. That's one of the 4 pillars that you need to be wealthy or successful or dominate or be able to get up above the gun. Right? So it's meant to, so once again, 10% of all you earn is yours to keep, never to spend, only to invest. Right? Now that you know the 4 keys to unlocking your wealth and the 3 habits we have around money and how to shift, you're going to learn how to, so now you also know how to shift your undesirable habits into desirable habits. Now it's time to learn how to win the money game, the wealthy play. Because now you're equipped. Once you put those 4 keys to work and put them on paper, and you understand what the habits are, you're not saying, okay, Jeff, I'm going to make sure that everything I earn, I'm 10% is going to go into my 10% fund, and I'm never going to spend it. I'm only going to invest it. And here's a good investment, this company. But don't let me tell you, let me show you why. All right? It's time to learn how to win the money game. Do you understand you're playing a game when it comes to your money? If you don't understand it, then you're sadly been losing at this game already. Let me educate you. Have you ever played a video game, a card game, or a board game before? Yes or yes? Everybody sees this Fortnite. Your kid's probably going crazy. People making $1 million playing this game, right? You know Goldfish. I'm dating myself. Goldfish is one of my favorite games. All right? Goldfish is one of my favorite games, y'all. But we all know games, spades, and everything like that. And of course, Monopoly was my childhood education about money. That's the only financial education that I got about money, guys. All right? So, we all know these games when we see them. We all know about how to play a video game, a card game, or a board game. Yes or yes? So if you know how to play that game, once again, before you can even play those types of games, you got to know two things about the games before you can even ever play them. And what is that, guys? You must know the rules to the game. And you must know how to play the game to win. So before you ever play a game, you must know the rules of the game and what is the goal of the game. How do you win that game? And then once you know those two things, your whole objective is to win the game, right? So that's true for video games. And so when it comes to the money game, why don't we know the rules of the game or how to play it to win? Because no one ever taught us. That's not what we're designed for. So now, for those who think that, Jeff, my money is the money game, I'm actually doing this because this is just part of life. It's not a game. So here's how you know if you're in the money game, for those who don't think it's a game. If you ever spent or earned $1, my friends, you are in the money game. If you ever earned or spent $1, you are in the money game. And let me just enlighten you some more. So here's how you know that you're losing the money game. So if no tax experts came to your job on orientation day and showed you how to fill out your W-2 to where you keep more money in your pocket than given to the government, then you're not playing the money game to win at all. In fact, you're losing at the money game. But don't worry, because until today, you're going to find out how to win the money game and really get a financial edge up in life. So it's time to show you how to win the money game that the wealthy's been playing. See, they know the rules of the game and they know how to play. That's why they win in the money game. And that's why habit number 3 is their manifesto. All right? By understanding the keys of wealth, the 4 keys of wealth, and the 4 challenges we all face, no matter if you have a brick and mortar, a click and order, or a 9-to-5 job. This is the program that changed my life. This is what I saw that I could not unsee. When I saw this that you're about to see, I couldn't unsee it. And I hope you guys can't unsee it either. Welcome to MWR Financial. This is I call it the Amazon of financial literacy and financial empowerment. Everything financial that helps you win like the wealthy do is going to be provided in this company. See, MWR stands for Make Wealth Real. Not make rich real, not make welfare real, but make wealth real in your life financially. We are America's leading financial strategist company that provides you with everything you need to grow and shift your income. You see, they even talk about you must know you must remember these 4 numbers, y'all. 4, 3, 2, 1. It's a countdown. And it's a countdown that the wealthy understands. And now you understand. It's going to be the countdown to financial freedom. Here's the countdown. You must know the 4 challenges that's remedied by 3 solutions to provide 2 objectives. And guess what? It's all going to be handled by what? One company. We are the one-stop shop, aka the Amazon of financial literacy and financial empowerment. Here are the 4 challenges that everyone faces, and you don't even know you're facing. Challenge number 1 is taxes. Do you know taxes is the biggest bill you don't even know you're paying? Do you know that? See, we think our rent is the biggest bill, our mortgage is the biggest bill, our car note is the biggest bill, our cell phone for some people is the biggest bill. I don't really care if you're a teenager and your only bill you pay is your cell phone. That is not the biggest bill you pay. Because if you work a job, your job is taxing you like crazy because you're just a W-2 worker and you do not own a home-based business. So taxes is the number one killer of everyone's income. Okay? It's the biggest bill you don't even know you're paying. The second challenge that we have is credit and debt. Since you're paying so much money in taxes, you got to go now get borrowed money from credit cards and bank institutions to make up the difference. Because once again, you're living like $100,000 there when you're getting taxed 30%, and now you're only making $70,000. You're no longer $100,000 there. You are a 5-figure in there. Okay. Then we have big businesses. If you walk into any supermarket or any store that gets ready for all the different holidays that they created, you're gonna notice they got things right in front of your face to let you know that the holiday is right around the corner. See, big business figured out a way to take money out your check every single month with a holiday that they created, and they made it to where you got to pay something out of your pocket to enjoy that holiday. Give you an example. July, we're still in July. We just spent firecracker money, festivity balloons, outfits to go and celebrate a holiday that you don't even understand it really is. You don't even know what that holiday really is. But all you know is I'm going to give you some firecrackers, and I'm going to pop some firecrackers and fire up the grill. And now the food company makes some more money. Fire up the grill, and let's have a good old time. Nothing wrong with that, but understand how to have your money work for you and let that money that you made, that profit, go to enjoy that kind of festivity. Instead of you trading time for dollars and putting it towards these festivities. So we got July, August is back to school. Thank God you're saving a little bit on school, but I know half of y'all want to get y'all kids back in school, right? To get the proper learning, right? September we got a Labor Day. October we got Halloween. November we got Thanksgiving, Black Friday, and Cyber Monday to get ready for Christmas on the 25th. Then we got New Year's. Then we got Valentine's Day. Then we got March Madness. Spring break on March. And then April, we got the Easter Bunny. So now the A company is having a ball right now. Okay, Easter Bunny, the good outfit you need, that good Sunday outfit you need, the Easter Sunday outfit, right? And then we're back here on May, Mother's Day, June, Father's Day, and we're back here in July for the good old 4th. Challenge number 4 is inflation. Due to this pandemic, ladies and gentlemen, do you know that a business is the only entity that can raise their prices at any moment's notice? But you, the worker, the job, or the one that works the hardest, you cannot raise your income because they're gonna be like, "What are you raising your income for? We can't pay you that, or we don't choose to pay you that." Why? So you are underneath the inflation because the cost of goods costs more than what you take home, and this is before you get taxed. So you're already losing the money game because the cost of goods going up, and you still here, and you got 25-cent raise. We're gonna show you how to get way bigger raises than that. So 1/3 of your money goes to credit and debt. By the time you get to inflation, you have nothing left. Another 1/3 goes to big businesses, and another 1/3 of your income. This is all your income. This is how your income is gone, and you don't have nothing to show for it. This is how you feel like why do I have no more money left or little money after I get this nice check? This is where it's going, ladies and gentlemen. Now that you know the 4 challenges, and as a result of these 4 challenges, rather, should I say, this is the result that happens to where you're like, how is this my reality? Are you part of the 78% that live paycheck to paycheck? Are you a part of the 70% of people that pay too much in taxes? If you don't know, it's time for you to know. Are you part of the 80% of people that have credit challenges? Do you know it's a bank product that the bank has now infiltrated every single market to where you feel like you need to increase your credit because you can't do nothing without credit? This was strategically planned to get you on their product. Hello. 90% are buried in debt. And that leaves 70% of people, of Americans, with less than $5,000 saved at age 65. So wait a minute. You mean to tell me you work 40 hours for 40 plus years, and that is all said and done. And hold on, you've been living like this for 40 years, paycheck to paycheck, paying too much in taxes, your credit challenges, you have credit challenge, and you're buried in debt. And then after it's all said and done, you don't even have enough money to live the rest of your life? Because you know people are living way longer past 65, right? Something has to change. And I'm going to show you what you need to do and what's the solution that's going to help you change this. See, now that you know how your income was shifted away from you, from all those different challenges, let's talk about how to shift your money back to you. You see, we have something called income shifting. So you're like, Jeff, what is income shifting? Income shifting is a financial strategy that we use to shift incomes back to its original owner, which is you. You see, we believe you got to pay taxes, but you don't have to overpay taxes. And that's what you're doing. You're overpaying taxes, and that's what the experts here are going to help you do. Get back the money that you're overpaying in taxes. Here is how we're going to do that, and much more. You see, we know about the 4 challenges. Now here are the three solutions that you must know to make this a reality in your life. Solution number 1, because I'm all about solutions. You should be about solutions too. We know what the problems are in the world. What is the solution? Well, here at MWR Financial, we have the solution. Here's solution number 1. Our cash flow management strategy. It's designed to shift your income back to you. And here's how the experts are going to help you shift your money back. They're going to help you minimize your taxes by looking at your last 2 pay stubs, your last year tax return, back to 3 years tax return. And if you've been overpaying the government, they're going to shift your W-4 form to where you're getting that money back and you're never being overcharged again. Unless you don't, again, as long as you don't change up your situation. Every time you change up a situation, you're going to talk to your expert and get that. But to keep it simple, we're not going to have you being overpaying in taxes anymore. See, let's talk about solution number 2. Okay, so that's solution number 1. We're going to have the experts minimize your taxes, minimize your debts, and minimize your expenses. Solution number 2, if you don't have a home-based business, then you need to get one. Because if you're not, you're losing the money game and paying too much in taxes because you are part of a tax code that says take more every time they earn more. That's what the W-2 is. It's a code. It's a tax code letting the government know how much more they need to be taken out of your check. Okay? But when you go from W-2 worker to 1099, the law is changing in your favor. You see, by having business income, you get to increase your income. You'll now have controlled and owned income, residual income, and leverage income. Y'all probably like, what does all that mean? I'm gonna give you an example of leverage income for you guys. Okay. If you're a single mother and you have 5 boys and you want to move the house around, see, we understand when it comes to leverage. When it comes to labor, we understand leverage when it comes to labor. But when it comes to income, we don't understand leverage. So let me paint the picture. You have 5 boys in the house, just tearing up the house. And you had an idea to change around the house because you tired of it looking the same way. So instead of you moving the couch, the cabinet, the drawers by yourself, tiring yourself out because you feel like I can do it, we know you can do it, but why work hard? It's time to work hard smartly. And how do we do that? By leverage. So in the example of labor, you know that I'm not going to move all this by myself. Hey boys, come out here. Help mama move this house around. And you just leverage your time and your energy with your boys. Okay? When it comes to income, though, for some reason, we are doing what? We're working a full-time 40-hour-week job. Then we go work a part-time job. Then we do our side hustles on the evenings, or whenever we do our side hustles on the weekends. And we have no time for family. While you're not leveraging your income, the owner, the boss, the work person you work for is leveraging his and her income because they hired you and they now leveraging you to do the work while they collect the check and pay you a percentage of the check that they got from the work that you did. I know that may have been a tongue tire. Go back and rewind this. Just understand, they understand leverage when it comes to income, and you should too. Now you'll have the opportunity to do that here in this company. You see, because as a business owner, you go from wages to profits. All right? But before we talk about that, let's talk about investment income. That's the 3rd solution. Once we help you minimize your taxes, your debts, and your expenses, meaning more money in your pocket, now we show you how to get you a business that you can write on way more things and earn additional income part-time while working your full-time job. Let's show you how to now take that money that you just grown and put it to work, to have that money working for you. This is where the magic happens. See, the third solution is investment income. This is when you get your money working for you. It looks like compound interest. It looks like capital gains / dividends. It looks like business residuals and business royalties. Now that you know the three solutions, let's talk about the functionality of those solutions. Let's go back here to where it says W-2 employee, okay, on solution number 1. If you're a W-2 employee, first off, you got bills. And we all know we got bills that we got to pay, right? So what we do, we're working hard to pay the bills. If I ask anybody, why do you go to work? They're going to be like, what? I mean, to pay bills. I mean, I got to pay them. I got to take care of my household. You're right. So you work hard to go pay bills. See, when you get your check on Friday, you don't get paid on Friday. Your bills get paid on Friday. You know how? Because this is how it works. As a W-2 employee, you get wages. Your wages gets taxed up to 37%, Mr. $100,000 a year earner. You as the employer, you work hard. You as the employer, you pay your taxes first before you see your money, and then you get to spend what's left. That's what trading time for money looks like. We shouldn't be working that hard and not benefiting from the work that we put in. I understand it's necessary. So be the best version of you at that job, knowing you have an end game. You see, now as a W-2 worker, like I said, you got bills. But as soon as you become a 1099er, a business owner, your wages now turn into profits. Your bills now turn into expenses. And you, my friend, get taxed 0 to 23% off the money you make in your business. Here's how the money works in your favor. Your business works, your business spends, and then you're taxed on whatever left that you can give them. That's how we beat inflation and the income limits that we have at the job. That's what you call the power of leverage. And now once you increase your income here and minimize your debt and cash flow management, number 1, that extra money, that cash flow we talked about, key number 4, we now take that cash flow or that 10% that we never spend only to invest and take that money and put it into our investment portfolio side that we have here that you're going to find out shortly. Here's how the investment works. You get your money working for you in the form of compounded interest, like I told you, but as the investor, you also are making profits, right? You also are being taxed 0 to 15%. It should say 0, but it's in a typo. It's 0 to 15%. This is why Jeff Bezos and all the billionaire boys don't pay no taxes, even when they made billions of dollars. This is what the experts were able to show them. These are tax laws. These is actually, they're playing the rules the way it was designed to be played. So now, as an investor, your money works 24/7. Your money makes more money, and you're taxed on the least. Meaning time and that's how you create time and financial freedom. Why do you think Shark Tank exists? They've mastered solution number 1, solution number 2, and now they're investors. And that's why their money is going to make more money, because they're not working in the business. They just giving them the money. You got to understand? They're giving them the money and their notoriety. And that costs a fee. And they take that fee lovely, and they don't do no work off that. They just eat off the investments. Hello. Now, the objective in your life is to do what? See, you're working hard right now with the labor. That's how you create your current lifestyle. But the goal is to create your future lifestyle with your investment. So let's work hard. Let's go ahead and put in that work. But now, by working smartly, we know we're working hard. But working smartly, we take that money we're working hard for, and we leverage and invest in ourselves to make our investments become our future lifestyle. And here's the one company, once again, that's doing it all for us. MWR Financial, once again, Make Wealth Real Financial. I cannot unsee this, ladies and gentlemen. This has changed my life. My life. Financial strategist company to provide everything you need to shift and grow your income. My income is shifted, and my income is definitely grown. So what they're talking about is not just words, ladies and gentlemen. This is real life. And you deserve this lifestyle. You deserve this. So let's go. We got a movement here. We have a movement, a very serious movement. It's called the Make Wealth Real movement. And this movement is designed to provide American families with everything you need to overcome the financial challenges that's been created by taxes, credit, banking, and our educational system. Do you understand? It's all about the mindset. What is your mindset on? Poverty or wealth? Some people haven't even thought about being wealthy. What? I need you to stretch tonight. I need you to stretch on tonight. Okay? So that you can live the current lifestyle and future lifestyle that you want, man. We have our goals here at MWR Financial. Our goals is to eliminate $50 billion in consumer debt, create 10,000 millionaires and 150,000 six-figure earners. And we want to also generate $1 billion in investment income. All right? This is happening. You deserve to get a part of it. Now, how do we make all this possible? You say, Jeff, what do we do? What do we do to make this kind of income? What do we do? What are you guys offering? What are you guys offering us? I'm going to show you right now. We're offering you something called the capital management and investment income called the financial edge. What we offer is the financial edge. That's what we do. We offer the financial edge in the form of sharing videos just like this. So what are you going to do? What is my job, Jeff, if I decide to partner with you guys? Your job is to put people in front of these videos and have them see what these memberships are able to do for people. Okay? So you're going to find out what the financial edge membership does and who can access it. And then we also show you how to do what? Create business income so you can be an owner and start earning the benefits that come with being a business owner. Now, if you're a 1099 already and you got a brick and mortar, you don't qualify for the over 400 deductions that come with being a home-based business owner, right? So if you're 1099er, you need to listen up. Even if you are a home-based business owner, if you don't have experts on your side to make sure that with the money you're making at your home-based business is kept in your pocket and then going out to everything else, then you need these services to let the experts make sure that money stays in your pocket more than going out of your pocket. So this is a service that everyone needs. I don't care what you do. W-2 worker, brick and mortar, click and order, home-based business owner, you all need the experts on your side. You see, one thing to have money, and another thing to have money and be in the right circles. You see right here, you see this circle right here? These are the right circles that you want to be a part of, that you wasn't privy to prior. This is only available for the wealthy. If you want to get access to the experts, especially in one pillar of the experts, you had to have a minimum of $250,000, and then you had to be elected. Now that we're in the right circles, it's time to make sure that you make wealth in your life. All right? I'm going to introduce you to the 4 pillars of generational wealth. Okay? These are the 4 services of the Financial Edge membership. This is what we get to offer people every single day. See, this is going to be everything you need to succeed like a financial expert without having to become one, because all the experts do work for you. Think about it. Imagine you had to be your own doctor to take care of yourself. Imagine you had to be your own chef to cook at a restaurant for you to eat. See, you allow the expert to do what the experts do. They do it for you, and then you get the benefit from that. That's exactly what happened with your finances. With your health, you got a doctor. With your hunger, you got restaurants, right? And chefs. But with your money, you ain't got nobody helping you with your money until today. Our financial experts, this is what we do. This is the 4 pillars of creating generational wealth. Pillar number 1 is Money Max, okay? Our experts in Money Max will reduce your taxes and show you how to get an instant pay raise on your check without asking your boss for another raise or more time on the job. All you do is upload your last 2 pay stubs and your last tax return inside of the portal in Money Max, and your experts will go ahead and evaluate, look at what you already done, look what's already been taken out, and if you've been overpaying the government, they're going to readjust your W-4 form for you, send it back to you, and say, should you choose to upload this in your job, you will see an increase of XYZ. You still have a choice, ladies and gentlemen, whether you want to upload it to your back office or to your job or not. But at least you got experts to make sure that you're getting the money that you deserve back, and why not use it? Okay? On top of, if you're a 1099er, you have these experts in Money Max that will make sure that you are properly structured to where you save more money in taxes than you pay out. Or that you make sure that your business is structured to where you are not being taxed on your profits. This is what Jeff Bezos done. Everything that all the profits he made, he put back in the business. And guess what? He gets to enjoy the car because it's a company name. He gets to enjoy the food because he buying it for the business. You can live a lifestyle with the money you're making once you are educated on what it really takes to be wealthy or be on the better side of money. Let's talk about just getting you on financially fit. Then we can talk about getting you wealthy. Because happy people don't think they can be wealthy. So let's talk about getting your finances in order. MWR Financial Money Max is going to help you get your finances in order with your job and with your current business. The second pillar is Credit Max. Our Credit Max experts are going to make sure to increase your credit score and your credit profile. You see, everybody wants to focus on their credit score, but they don't understand that the profile is what these creditors look at to see what your habits are like. This is why you must understand and master the 4 keys of wealth that I talked about: income, expenses, debts, and cash flow, because they're looking at your habits. They don't care about the score. They care about what's on your credit report. So we're going to help you restore, enhance, and rebuild not just your credit score, but your credit profile up to 50 to 150 points. Do you know in this program, you can report your rents. You can report your light bill, your gas bill, your cell phone bill to the credit bureau with this program. And those on-time payments will reflect great on your credit report. And it will also increase your credit score. Did you know that? You can do that in this program. And we have people doing it right now, like myself. You deserve to have your rent, your cell phone, your light and gas bill being reported to the credit bureaus, especially if you've been paying those things on time. As a result of doing this, you'll have your interest savings be shifted back to you from the banks. Let's talk about pillar number 3. Equity Max. We talked about that, right? This is our debt elimination strategy, which is the key number 4. Understand your debts. You see, in this portal, the equity are going to make sure that you eliminate your debts in half the time. We don't just talk about getting your debt free. We're talking about showing you your millionaire date where you'll be a debt-free cash flow millionaire. They will show you your millionaire date. We'll show you how to get out of debt in half the time. And if you continue on that path, we're going to show you what your millionaire date would be. Not just of any millionaire, but a debt-free, cash-flowing millionaire. They have that for you. This is what they give you on your report that comes out every 28th of the month. But wait, it gets even better than that. We just added an extra feature in the Equity Max portal, which is called our Debt Shredder. This is our debt reduction program. Imagine getting your cell phone, your light and gas, and your cable reduced without losing the features or losing any plans. There's millions of people out here right now that do not have cable because they've been got by cable, right? Millions of people out here that say, you know what, when they first put me on, they first signed me up, I had the best deal in the world. A year later, my bill went up. I'm calling them like, what the heck? Why are my bills so high? And here's how they treat you. This is what it is. Either keep paying this high price or reduce to a lower plan at a lower price. And you're like, if I want a lower plan, I would have got the lower plan. So you either say, you know what, you can keep your service, or you end up paying that because you need it. Well, guess what? With Bill Shredder in this program, we have experts that will negotiate those same deals to where you get the best deal across the board. Across the board, ladies and gentlemen. On your cell phone, your cable, your internet, your light bill, across the board. If they don't save you no money, you don't pay them no money. So that debt shredder is one of the most powerful tools I've ever seen so far, and it's added in here now. And our 4th pillar of wealth, this is all the stories that you get to have access to, all right, for one price. Our 4th pillar is that wealth pillar. Remember I told y'all 10% of all you earn is yours to keep, never spend, only to invest? This is the time when you take that money and you put it into your wealth generation strategies. This is the best way to grow, save, and protect your money. Here it is, tax-free and with no risk of loss. That's what the billionaires do. They put their investment in things that they cannot lose money in. That's what we're talking about here. Okay? We're going to show you how these experts are going to design a wealth plan for you, and they're going to set you up and structure your private reserve account and land banking purchases. You see, if you never heard of a private reserve account, you need these services. because you become your own bank. You become the bank, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? And you get land banking. Land banking. Basically, you get land 20 to 40% below market value in the path of growth. Okay? In Antelope, California, we have land there. You know why we have land there? Because the solar boom, that's where the solar boom is happening at. Imagine you had land when the dot-com boom was happening. You would have been well off. But you got a chance to do it. You have a chance again. You have a chance to be in the right circles this time. You have a chance to be in the right circles and know before everybody else where is the land at and where we need to buy land at. And that land purchases need to happen in Antelope. We already got the land, y'all. You get to buy into the land that we already got at 20 to 40% below market value. Off from start, you get 20 to 40% below market value in the path of growth, ladies and gentlemen. Guess what else is coming in over there? The Olympics is coming in 2028. Guess who's already over there? The armed forces. They're putting in 50,000 jobs. Guess who else is over there? Mr. Warren Buffett and his solar train company. So if you don't know, it's time for you to know and let the experts use and get you this land without you writing a check. All my 401k on this list, all my 401k recipients, listen up. All my people who have diverse portfolios, IRAs, and stuff like that, listen up. People that got CDs, this is where you talk to your experts, and they will show you the best way to take your money and grow it 20 to 40% below market value in the path of growth. All right? So these are the 4 services that we talked about. Now, let's recap. Both you and your spouse will have access to what? The 4 pillars of experts that will help you with increasing your income, increasing and improving your credit score and profile, decreasing and eliminating not just your debts, but your bills, while compounding and growing your existing or new increased cash flow that we help you get. And guess how much you get to get this for? Guess how much you as a customer that say, you know what, I want these services, I need these services I need to have. I want to be in the right circles and I want to be in the right loop. How much is it going to cost me to get access to this information and get access to these experts to keep me in the right loops? $79.97 today and $79.97 a month. Ladies and gentlemen, one expert costs you more than that. You don't believe me? Let me show you the proof. So if you try to get these services yourself from somewhere else, here's how it would look for you. You see, you got everything you get right now with us, everything under Money Max, everything under Credit Max, everything under Equity Max, and everything under Wealth Max for only $79.97 a month as a customer. If you were to go out to these accounting firms, it would have cost you just in Money Max to get the service in Money Max. It would have cost you anywhere from $200 to $300 per hour. Other tax writers would charge you $250 to $300 per hour. You don't believe me? Go Google it. If you want to hire a CPA, they say, oh, $25 an hour, right? That's what you're paying way before you even get started. Those are consultations. But you get that with us for $79.97. Now, if you want to go get your credit restored and your credit profile fixed up, well, less than the law is going to charge you $89 to $129 a month. Some of y'all even know and experience that, right? CreditRepair.com, they're going to charge you $99 a month plus a $14.99 one-time starter fee. There is no starter fee or setup fees over here for us, okay? And if you're going to go to average credit repair company, they're going to charge you an average of $100 a month. Now, if you want to go to those experts that say pay me $600 or $1,500 to clean your credit, guess what? You didn't learn nothing. Guess what? You're gonna clear it, and you're gonna get bad credit right back again after you do what you do. You know why? Because your habits haven't changed. That's what the 4 keys of wealth will help you do. Change your habits. And in the MWR Financial, you're gonna learn more about your credit. I learned so much more about my credit by being in here than I did just letting them fix my credit up, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to stop that. We're looking to stop those recurring curses that we give ourselves. And now when it comes to Equity Max and Wealth Max, well, none of them can offer you that. So you mean to tell me for $79.97 a month, I get all 4 services? And with the other company, I got to pay way more than $79 a month? Oh, do you already know the obvious choice is what? MWR Financial. So if you want to know how to get the access as a customer, that's the price to get started as a customer. But I want to talk to you about the second and third solution, Remember? By owning an MWR financial business, you get to make wealth real by increasing your income one digit at a time. And you're building it part-time while you're working full-time on your job. That's the goal, guys. Work this part-time while you work full-time on your job. This is your escape or your clause or your backup plan to the job that you're working for so many years. Now, mind you, if you love your job, keep your job, but this is over here is how you build your legacy. You won't become a legacy from your job. Not everybody is going to do that. Okay? Now, because of today, the owner of the company, Mr. Brian House, did a special thing for us because he felt in his heart that we need to do something today and this weekend only. Because of the stimulus that was going on with people, he wanted to do something and let people know we care. So, originally and normally, you get access to not just the business, I'm sorry, not just the services, but you also get access to a 6-7-figure business here for only $228. Do you understand when I have my store in the mall? Just to open my door, a little kiosk in Jersey City, Newport Mall. It was called the Hotspot. Very successful store. But to open the kiosk, it cost me $3,000 just to open the kiosk, the little gates. I didn't even have doors. I had little gates, okay, on the kiosk. All right. $3,000 a month. That's before I put any employees in there, and before I put any merchandise in there, before I pay the fire department insurance, the regular insurance. $3,000. Yeah, I made $40,000 my first year, but I also made more than $40,000 my first year here at MWR Financial, and I didn't have to pay $3,000. I only had to pay $228.97. So that was a steal. And I was going to get that back in my first month because I was hungry. If you're hungry for legacy living, if you're hungry for a better situation, if you're hungry to add to your situation, then $228 is nothing. Nothing. And it's tax write-off. Okay? But because this weekend only, you're not going to have to pay $228 to $97. We're going to take $100 off, ladies and gentlemen. It's our stimulus program. So today and tomorrow, you get to get in this business right now and get to leverage me and the rest of the team to present for your people for only $128.97. You get to leverage your income by leveraging these platforms to have your people being share this opportunity with by me or anybody else who's qualified to share the opportunity with, and you get the check. So you get joined in today. Matter of fact, those who join in right now, you get to leverage us later on tonight. And you could possibly have your 3 tonight. But let's talk about this. Now you know how much it costs to get started in this business to where you go from W-2 worker to 1099er to where your bills go from bills to profits. Let's show you how the money works. And then we're going to get out of here. But before we show you how the money works, I want to talk about the 4 goals we have for you once you partner with us. You see, we always have to have goals. And here's the goal I have for you when you partner with us on tonight. The goal 1 is to get your initial investment back. That's goal number 1. Goal number 2 is to cover the cost of doing the business. You see, when you get started tonight from $128.97, the cost of doing business every month will be only $119.97. That's $120 a month to run a 6-figure and 7-figure business, ladies and gentlemen. I told you mine cost me $3,000. So the rent, so to speak, for this business is only $119. But our goal number 2 is to show you how to cover the cost of doing business, how to cover that $119 from the profits. So it's not coming out your profits, coming out your pockets. Goal number 3 is to show you how to earn enough residual income, residual passive income to cover all of your expenses, which is key number 2, right? And our last goal for right now is to show you how to earn enough residual passive income to cover your current income. So you see, we want to show you how to get your initial investment back, show you how to cover the cost of doing business, then show you how to eliminate your bills to where you can breathe above the bills now, right? On a part-time basis, ladies and gentlemen, and then show you how to do what? Make enough money that either equals or super exceeds your current job or lifestyle so that you guys have what? Options. Now you got the option to work your job now or give it back to the marketplace. Let's show you the money and get out of here. So in order to make this happen, first goal is to get your money back. You invest $128 tonight. Now, the goal is to help you get 3 people and 1 customer. Once we help you get 3 people and 1 customer, each person will pay you $50. So that's $150 right there. You already got your money, your initial investment back right now. You already got the $128 off of the first 3 people. But hold on. Because the company's so gracious, they say, you know what? We got something called the 30-day momentum bonus. So if you help get 3 people in the company before your 30 days is up, we're going to give you another $150. So now you at $300 when you only invested $128.97. That is unheard of. But hold up, when you get a customer say, you know, I want to be a customer, and they join you from seeing this presentation, they spend $79.97, $80, you get 50%. You get $40 off that customer for a total of $340 in less than 30 days. We got people doing that in 24 hours. We got people doing that in 5 hours. Okay? So we got the blueprint to show you how to do it. If somebody else is doing it, we got the blueprint to show you how to do the same thing. But wait, it gets better. Because once you do that, you're not qualified for what I call breathe above the bills guaranteed residuals. I call this out breathe above the bills guaranteed residuals. Because when I saw this, I couldn't believe it. So here's how this works, guys. We get paid 10 ways. So we got 10 streams of income coming from one company. Okay, we're gonna talk about 3 because for sake of time. The first guaranteed income is called our daily guarantee. We get a text every day at 5 o'clock letting you know that guess what? You just made some money. Okay. So now you can pay everything from $5 over to $1,000 a day. Remember, I told you the second goal was to eliminate the cost of doing bills. So once you got the 3 people, you got your money back, but you also, your 3 people and 1 person, you also got $150 every month, guaranteed. Whether either you make it or we pay it. Either you make it or we pay it. But the first $150 a month that you make, do not go and spend it. It's designed to cover your cost of doing business for $119. Then we're gonna help you go and get all these other levels, okay? Now, you help 3 people get their $150 a month. You help them get their $150. The company gonna pay you $450. You help them get their $450. The company gonna pay you $900. You got 90 days to do that. Okay, for an additional $1,500 in bonuses. Let's talk about some more money. Here's the goal. This is our 6 and 7 figure goal. We're gonna show you how to do what? Unlock residual income number 2 and residual income number 3. Here, you get to make $500 to $100,000 a month, in addition to the $150 to $30,000 a month. You also get to get the luxury car bonus, $500 to $3,000 a month. Now here is the sweet spot. We call it the. I take it from my good friends. We want to get you on flight 584. This is the luxury flight. This is the flight where all the seats are plush. Every person in your organization got a seat. All right. On flight 584. That's been helping 584 people in your organization, whether you bring them in or anybody in your organization bring them in. And when you're at that level, when that plane is full, when that luxury plane of flight 584 is full, you now earn $6,000 a month in guaranteed income, plus $2,500 a month, plus $3,000 a month, because your flight and that flight is booked up. You're making $11,500 a month from flight 84. That means every time that plane gets paid, you get paid. Imagine that. Now you at $138,000 a year. Okay? So let's talk about the 7 ways. You talk about the 3 ways. These are our residual income. We do on flight 84 here. But we also get to pay 7 ways. And like I told you, you ain't got to know what 7 ways are. Just know they hit 25% check match, up to 75% leadership quota bonus, 25 to 50% presidential, and other customer bonuses, man. So this is the money right here. So you already learned about the one company that's helping you achieve the 2 objectives to help you with the 3 solutions that you need to remedy these 4 challenges. And here's another thing. We stand by our experts. We have a guaranteed success blueprint, but we also have a guaranteed success. So we're going to guarantee success. And here at MWR Financial, if you follow our plan of action and our experts and our strategies and experts are not able to save or make you more money in your first 30 days, MWR will give you a full refund back. So you really have no risk of loss, because if you fail in your first 30 days due to our inabilities, then we get your money back. Period. Now, once again, today only it's $128.97. So now it's time to make some decisions. Number 3 says I'm out, but if you're out and you're still on, share it with somebody else. Number 2 says I want the membership. I got $79.97. I need them experts for my business, for my job, for everything I need to do right now. Get back with the person and tell them you're number 2 so they can get you started right now and show you how to unlock these services. If you're in the business owner number 1, if you're number 1, that means you want the business and the membership, and you ready to win in life. Let's get you started. $128.97 today only, and tomorrow only. Let's get you in a position to get other people help like you just got helped. So guys, welcome to the MWR Financial Family. What I want to do right now is say thank you in advance for everybody who tuned in. And thank you for everybody who's decided to partner with MWR Financial today. My name is Jeff Trills, and I want to welcome you in advance to the best team and the best company and the best family and the best team of experts that you will ever come across. And we'll see you guys at 5. We got something going on at 6 o'clock, excuse me. At 6 o'clock, we got something going on. Make sure that you get that information. Get started right now so we can get you on the 6 o'clock call with your people, and they can be exposed like you got exposed. Let's be great because we are great. I'll see you guys next live. Take it easy, guys. Peace. Let's be great.